Hello, welcome back to another episode of Hook-For-A-Hand does Chemistry. My name is Hook-For-A-Hand-Mcgee. This is my special guest, Matias. Matias specializes in using iron as a catalyst. So, tell me about how iron can be used in the laboratory and in nature.
Well, thanks for the introduction. Well, you see, we should get the record straight first and foremost. Iron's a transition metal, and it has two valence electrons. And like many transition metals, iron has variable oxidization states and can receive and give electrons freely, which are both properties of a good catalyst.
Very fascinating. So, tell me about the toxicology of iron.
Well, you see, the body needs a certain amount of iron, and you can find iron in a lot of different places, especially in nature, in certain fruits and vegetables and whatnot. But there's a certain amount of iron at which, when you surpass that amount, you can cause yourself to have medical problems. So, when you take about 40 milligrams per kilogram of body weight of iron or more, that's when you should seek medical attention. I mean, when you think about that, you could be eating almost a gram of pure iron. That's intense.
Damn.
Here's the thing. The most common cause of iron overdoses is taking too many supplements. So you gotta watch the iron supplements, okay? Multivitamins too.
Oh, the irony in that.
And my life.
So tell me how, using iron as a catalyst, we make things. And what it's used for.
Okay, well, one of the main uses of iron as a catalyst is for the process that creates ammonia called the Haber process. And so iron in a pressure chamber allows for the reaction of nitrogen and hydrogen gases, which are obviously the two elements that comprise ammonia. So one of the things ammonia is used for is cleaning products, which a lot of people know, but they don't realize it's also used to provide nitrogen in fertilizers.
It's very important because without fertilizers we wouldn't have as much food.
Yeah, that's why we have nice things. We owe it all to iron at the end of the day. Catalyzing stuff.
So, Matias, what is catalyzing?
Well, you see, a catalyst is an element that's used to speed up a chemical process in a laboratory usually. And so it doesn't actually consume this element, but it just ends up making it more efficient for the creation of things.
Very useful to know. So, tell me, is there any other catalyst that can replace iron?
Well, not to my knowledge. You see, McGee, here's the thing. Iron is a cheap way of replacing a lot of expensive metals like palladium and the production of things like plastic, which is polyethylene. There's really not a reason to replace iron with anything as a catalyst because iron is such an efficient way of making things faster.
Alright, so we talked about how iron is used as a catalyst, but what are its effects on the world?
Well, iron affects a lot of things that we do in our daily lives. For one, it's a great source of nutrients, right? Iron is an essential nutrient. Secondly, it's really useful in fertilization, as we learned earlier, agriculture, so we really need it to get as efficient food production as we have. As we talked about before, it's also used for the production of things like plastic and other everyday materials, and so without that, we wouldn't really have these things produced on such a massive scale. So overall, it's a really great catalyst.